An angel has been sent to you with a gentle whisper. This is not a coincidence. This is not just another moment. This is a divine sign placed before your eyes, because your heart has been searching. You have been wondering if heaven still hears your prayers. You have been asking silently, God, do you see me? Do you know what I'm going through? And this message comes as an answer, yes. You are seen. You are heard. You are not forgotten. The angel speaks softly. Do not give up, even though the weight has been heavy. Do not doubt, even though the silence has lasted long. What you are carrying is not in vain. The tears you thought were hidden were collected in the hands of heaven. The nights you cried yourself to sleep, heaven wrote them down, and your name was remembered. This sign appears because the time of change is drawing near. You are standing at the edge of breakthrough, though it still feels dark. The angel wants you to know. Every delay was protection. Every closed door was mercy. And every heartbreak was preparing you for a love and a life beyond what you imagined. Do not ignore this sign. It is not random that you are hearing this now. This is your confirmation. The angel says, lift up your head. Your story is not over. Lift up your heart, because the next chapter carries light. You have been tested, but now you will be trusted. You have been broken, but now you will be rebuilt stronger than before. The angel's message is clear. You are loved more deeply than you know. The universe, the Creator, the very breath of heaven is aligned in your favor. And soon, what felt like endless waiting will turn into a testimony of joy. Do not fear. Do not doubt, your steps are guided. And your life is unfolding exactly as it was meant to. This is your sign. Do not ignore it. Receive it. And let hope rise again within you. The angel continues to whisper. You have been feeling tired, as if your strength has been drained. You have been walking through days where nothing seems to change, and nights where silence felt like it would never end. But heaven wants you to know. The silence was not absence, it was preparation. The waiting was not punishment, it was alignment. The pain you endured has been shaping you into who you were always meant to become. The angel's message is gentle, yet firm. Do not measure your worth by what you lost. Do not measure your future by what broke you. Everything that has left your life was not meant to stay. Everything that ended was making room for what is coming. You were never abandoned, even when you felt most alone. Heaven was closer in those moments than you could imagine. This sign is proof that what is ahead of you is greater than what is behind you. The angel says, your hands may be empty now, but they will not remain empty. Your heart may feel fragile now, but it will not remain broken. You are being restored, piece by piece, day by day. And when the right time comes, you will understand why you had to walk
this path. Do not ignore this message. It carries the promise of hope, the assurance of love, and the confirmation that your story is not over. The angel repeats, you are not forgotten. You are deeply loved, and your breakthrough is already written in the book of heaven. The angel speaks again. There are signs you have been noticing, moments that felt like coincidences, the sudden thought, the repeating numbers, the dream that felt so real, the feather that appeared when you were broken, the unexpected word that seemed to be just for you. These were never random. These were whispers from heaven, gentle reminders that you are being guided step by step. The angel says, do not dismiss the small signs, for they carry great meaning. Do not ignore the quiet voice, for it is leading you toward your destiny. What you feel inside your spirit is not imagination. It is divine alignment. You have asked, when will the change come? How much longer must I wait? The angel answers, soon, closer than you think. Do not give up before the dawn, for the darkest hour always comes just before the sunrise. There is a breakthrough written in your name. There is a blessing prepared with your tears. And there is a joy coming that will make you forget the pain you carried. The angel says, the closed doors will open. The heavy chains will break. The unanswered questions will become clear. And the love you thought you lost will be restored in ways beyond your imagination. This is not the end of your story. This is the chapter where hope returns, where light begins to shine again, and where your soul remembers that heaven has always been near. The angel leans closer and whispers with tenderness, "You have been through battles no one else could see. You carried storms inside your heart while still smiling on the outside. You gave love even when you were not loved back. You forgave when you had every reason to stay bitter. And heaven saw it all. Nothing you endured was wasted. Every wound has shaped your spirit. Every scar has made you stronger. And every unanswered prayer has been turned into a seed of blessing, waiting for the right season to bloom." The angel says, "You have been hidden for a time, but you are about to be revealed. You have been waiting in the shadows, but you are about to step into the light. The people who doubted you will witness the hand of heaven upon your life. The ones who walked away will see you rise higher than they ever expected. Not because of them, but because you were chosen, because your steps have been written, and because your destiny cannot be stolen. Do not fear what is ahead. The same God who carried you through the valley will walk with you to the mountain. The same angels that guarded you in the night will surround you in the morning of your breakthrough." This is not just encouragement. This is confirmation. The angel says, "Your season of sorrow is ending. Your season of restoration is beginning. And the light you carry will not only heal you, it will heal those who come near you." The angel's voice grows stronger, yet still filled with peace. "You have been walking through a long night, but the dawn is closer than you think. Every tear, every prayer, every cry you thought was unheard, all of it has been carried into the heart of heaven." The angel says, "Do not lose faith now, for even in silence, heaven has been working. Even when you saw nothing, seeds were being planted, and even when you felt abandoned, you were being carried in arms unseen. Your story has not ended in loss. Your life will not remain in the shadows of pain. You are stepping into a time of renewal, a time where what was broken will be mended, and what was stolen will be returned multiplied." The angel whispers again, "You are not alone in this journey. Legions of angels have been assigned to your path. Every step you take, you are surrounded. Every choice you make, you are guided. And every obstacle before you is already being moved." This message comes with urgency. Do not ignore this sign. It was sent to remind you of who you are. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. And nothing, no darkness, no fear, no failure can separate you from the light that has been written into your destiny. Soon, you will see why it had to be this way. Soon, you will understand why certain doors closed. And soon, you will stand in awe, realizing that heaven was with you all along. The angel's presence surrounds you now, a warmth, a light, a peace that cannot be explained. And the message continues. You have felt overlooked. You have felt forgotten by people who once promised they would stay. But heaven has never overlooked you. Your name has always been written in the palm of God's hand. Even when others left, you were never abandoned. Even when others betrayed you, you were still protected. You are not where you are by accident. You are exactly where you are meant to be. For this very moment, the angel reminds you, the pain was real, but so is the healing. The loss was real, but so is the restoration. The darkness was real, but so is the light that now rises before you. Every chapter of your life has been leading to this turning point. Every closed door was not rejection, it was redirection. Every unanswered prayer was not silence, it was preparation. And every delay was heaven's way of aligning you with a greater blessing. The angel speaks firmly now. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt silence your faith. You were created to rise. You were born to shine. And nothing can stop what heaven has already written for you. This sign is not just comfort, it is a call to trust again, to hope again, to believe again, because your breakthrough is closer than you think, and your story is only beginning. The angel draws near, and the atmosphere around you shifts with peace. The message flows like living water into your heart. You have been asking if your prayers mattered. You have been wondering if your cries ever reached the heavens. And I tell you now, every word, every whisper, every tear has been gathered. Not one of them was wasted. Not one of them was forgotten. The angel continues. You thought you were walking through this storm alone, but heaven was closer in your darkest nights than in your brightest days. When you could no longer stand, you were carried. When you felt like giving up, strength was poured into you without you even knowing. And when you thought it was over, a new beginning was already being written. Do not measure your future by the pain of your past. Do not chain yourself to the mistakes you once made. You are not defined by failure. You are defined by grace. You are not bound by who walked away. You are lifted by the one who chose you before you were even born. The angel whispers gently, "Rest now, trust now, believe now, for the season of endless waiting is turning into the season of fulfillment. The doors you have been knocking on will open. The answers you have been seeking will come, and the love your heart has longed for will be revealed in its perfect time. This is your sign. Heaven is not distant. The angels are not silent. And your story is unfolding exactly as it should." The angel speaks with a voice like gentle fire, strong enough to awaken your soul, yet tender enough to calm your fears. You have been carrying questions that felt too heavy to speak aloud. You have been asking, "Why did this happen? Why was I left alone? Why did the path become so painful?" And now the answer comes. Not everything was meant to break you, but everything was meant to shape you. The valley you walked through was not punishment. It was preparation for the mountain that stands before you. The silence you endured was not rejection. It was heaven's way of teaching you to trust the unseen. The angel's words fall like healing rain. You are not forgotten. Your life is not a mistake. The very breath inside you is proof that heaven still has purpose for you. If you are still here, it means your story is not finished. It means there are chapters of joy, chapters of love, chapters of miracles still waiting to be written. Do not let the past define you. Do not let fear decide your future. You are stronger than you believe. You are braver than you realize. And you are far more loved than you could ever imagine. The angel declares, "This is not the season to give up. This is the season to rise, to walk forward with faith, to let hope burn again in your heart, and to remember that the light of heaven shines brightest in the deepest darkness." This message is not coincidence. This moment 'tis not random. This is your sign. Take it. Hold it. Believe it. Because your breakthrough is closer than your fear. And your miracle is already on the way. The angel moves closer. And the light that surrounds you grows brighter. The message deepens. You thought the delay meant denial, but it was only divine timing. You thought the closed doors meant rejection, but they were protection. You thought the silence meant abandonment, but it was the voice of heaven teaching you patience, teaching you trust, teaching you faith. The angel whispers, "You are being positioned for something greater. The pain you carried has birthed wisdom. The storms you survived have built strength, and the tears you cried have watered the soil of your destiny. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been lost. Even the shattered pieces of your heart are being gathered and reshaped into something beautiful. You are stepping into a season of restoration. The things that broke you will no longer define you. The people who hurt you will no longer control you. And the shadows of yesterday will no longer haunt your tomorrow. For you are not bound to the past. You are being lifted into the future heaven has prepared." The angel speaks firmly. Lift your head. Lift your heart. The weight you carried is being lifted now. The chains you thought were unbreakable are falling, and the path before you is opening in ways you never expected. This is your sign. This is your reminder that heaven is not silent, that love has not forgotten you. That love has not forgotten you, that the breakthrough you've prayed for is already unfolding, even in this very moment. The angel's presence feels stronger now. Like a soft wind moving through your soul, lifting the heaviness you've carried for so long. The voice comes again, steady and full of compassion. You have been through nights that felt endless, seasons that felt unbearable, and valleys that felt impossible to cross. Yet here you are still standing, still breathing, still hoping, even if only with a fragile whisper. That alone is proof of your strength, and proof of heaven's hand upon you. The angel reminds you, every time you thought you were breaking, you were actually being rebuilt. Every time you thought it was over, a new chapter was quietly beginning. And every time you felt unseen, heaven's eyes were fixed on you with love. Do not let despair steal your tomorrow. Do not let fear silence your faith. What is ahead of you is far greater than what is behind you. The angel declares, you are walking into a season of open doors. Opportunities will come that you did not expect. Connections will form that you could not have created on your own, and blessings will arrive that will feel like miracles. This is not the end of your story. This is the unveiling of your destiny. The angel whispers with certainty, keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep believing. For what is written for you cannot be erased. And what is meant for you will always find you. This is your sign. Do not ignore it. Receive it, and let your heart find peace again. The angel stands near you now, and the light feels warmer, like a gentle embrace. The voice comes with deep assurance. You have been asking if your life still has meaning. You have wondered if all the pain was worth anything. And I tell you, nothing you have walked through has been wasted. Every season of loss has planted seeds of growth. Every disappointment has carved space for a greater joy, and every broken dream has prepared the way for something far more beautiful. The angel whispers gently, you thought you were forgotten, that you were hidden for protection. You thought the delay meant you were unworthy, but it was only preparation. You thought the silence meant abandonment, but it was a season where heaven was fighting battles on your behalf. Battles you never even saw. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you realize. And you are loved more than you can comprehend. The angel says, lift up your spirit. The heaviness is breaking. The season of confusion is ending. And the light of a new chapter is dawning. Do not doubt what you feel now. This moment 'tis not an accident. This message is not coincidence. It is your confirmation that heaven is with you, that angels surround you, that your future is safe in hands greater than your own. The angel declares, you will not remain in the valley forever. The mountain is before you, the sunrise is near, and the story you carry will inspire others who are still in the dark. This is your sign. Do not ignore it. It has come to remind you that you are chosen, you are protected, and you are being guided into the life you were always meant to live. The angel's light grows brighter now, and the voice carries both strength and comfort. You have walked through fire, yet the fire did not consume you. You have walked through deep waters, yet you did not drown. You have endured storms that should have broken you, yet here you stand alive, breathing, and still searching for hope. That alone is proof that heaven's hand has never left you. The angel whispers, you are not defined by what happened to you. You are not defined by the mistakes of your past. You are defined by love. A love so deep that it never lets go. A love so strong that it carries you when you can no longer walk. A love so faithful that it will never abandon you. The seasons of emptiness are coming to an end. The loneliness you felt was not forever. The doors that remain closed are about to open, and the dreams you buried in silence are about to live again. The angel speaks firmly. Do not give up now. Do not lose hope when you are this close to breakthrough. The night has been long, but the morning is near. And what is coming will make you forget the weight of what you lost. You are chosen for more than survival. You are chosen for victory. You are chosen to shine, to love, to rise, and to walk in the fullness of the purpose heaven placed within you. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. Do not ignore it. Heaven has whispered it into your spirit so you may remember. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are forever loved. The angel's presence feels closer than ever, and the stillness around you carries a holy weight. The voice speaks softly, yet with undeniable authority. You have been through seasons where your faith was shaken. You wondered if the promises you once believed were real. You questioned if heaven still heard you. But hear me now, your faith was never wasted. Even the smallest prayer, whispered through trembling lips, was enough to move mountains in the unseen. The angel continues, you thought you were forgotten in the waiting, but you were being refined. You thought you were overlooked, but you were being preserved. You thought you were defeated, but you were being prepared for victory. The tears you cried in silence became seeds of blessing. The nights you wrestled with despair became oil for your anointing. And the loneliness you endured carved space in your heart for a love greater than you have ever known. The angel whispers with deep compassion, do not let the shadows deceive you. Even in the darkest valley, light was walking beside you. Even when you could not hear heaven's voice, you were being guided step by step. And even when you felt nothing, you were being held closer than ever. The angel declares, the time of rising is near. The season of restoration has begun. And what you are stepping into will not just heal you, it will overflow into the lives of those around you. This is your sign. This is your reminder. You are not at the end. You are at the threshold of a new beginning. Do not ignore this message, for it carries the promise of the future you have been praying for. Sometimes, the angel's message is not wrapped in grandeur but in the smallest, quietest nudge of your heart. A gentle pull, an unexplained peace that tells you this is the way. Walk in it, and though your doubts may rise, though logic may resist, the spirit within you recognizes it as truth. For divine whispers often bypass the mind and speak directly to the soul. Do not dismiss it when you feel suddenly urged to forgive, even when the hurt feels unbearable. Do not ignore it when you are led to let go of something that has chained you for far too long. For these are not random impulses, they are sacred instructions, guiding you to freedom. Your angel is not just bringing words. They are bringing alignment with heaven's plan for your life. Every step they nudge you toward, even if small, is shaping the path to your destiny. Every warning they whisper is saving you from unseen traps. And every comfort they deliver is a reminder that you are deeply seen, profoundly loved, and eternally safe in the Father's hands. So, lean into these moments. Ask yourself, what is the Spirit teaching me here? For the more you listen, the clearer the voice becomes, until what once felt like faint echoes now resounds like a holy melody guiding you home. There are times when the silence feels louder than any whisper. You pray, yet the heavens seem still. You wait, and the answers do not come in the way you expected. But remember this, the silence of God is not His absence. It is the sacred space where your faith is tested, stretched, and deepened. It is in this silence that angels draw nearer, carrying strength you do not yet perceive. They surround you with unseen protection, standing guard over your fragile heart. Even when you cannot feel their presence, they are there, like gentle shadows of heaven. The delay you fear is not denial, it is preparation. Your heart is being refined, your soul strengthened for what is to come. In this waiting, your character is being carved into something unshakable. And when the answer finally comes, you will see that every silent night, every unanswered prayer, was a stepping stone to the greater glory written over your life. So, do not despise the silence. Do not mistake it for abandonment, for in those very moments, heaven is closest, whispering through stillness, "Be still, and know that I am God." There is a mystery in how heaven works, often hidden, often quiet, yet always sure. The breakthroughs you long for are not lost. They are unfolding behind the veil, where your eyes cannot yet see. Like seeds buried in the soil, growth is taking place in silence, away from your sight. Do not fear the dark earth that covers the seed, for it is there that roots grow deep and strong. So it is with your spirit. Hidden seasons are not wasted seasons. They are where God prepares you to withstand storms, so that when the fruit comes, it will endure. The silence you endure is not punishment, it is formation. God is shaping you into a vessel that can carry the very promises you prayed for. You are being stretched so that you will not break when the blessing arrives. And when the silence breaks, it will not come as a whisper, but as a flood, a sudden release, or rushing river of answered prayers, overflowing in ways that will leave you in awe. The waiting will make sense. The silence will become a testimony. Every tear you have cried has not been ignored. Heaven has counted them, treasured them, and woven them into the very story of your redemption. What feels like loss now is becoming the soul of your greatest testimony. There are angels assigned to your journey, walking beside you even when you cannot feel them. They guard your steps, they whisper hope into your weary soul, and they fight battles you do not even see. You are not alone, not for a single heartbeat. The ache you feel in your spirit is not emptiness, it is the stretching of your heart to make room for what is coming. A greater love, a deeper peace, a joy that will not be shaken. What is ahead of you is not destruction, it is transformation. The fire that tried to break you will only refine you. The storms that came to drown you will lift you higher. And the silence that felt unbearable will one day be remembered as the holy ground where God prepared you for glory. Do not mistake delay for denial. What you have prayed for, what you have longed for, is not forgotten. The answer is already on its way, carried in the unseen realm, moving closer with every breath you take. The waiting is not punishment, it is preparation. Each day of silence is shaping your heart to hold the blessing without breaking beneath its weight. Each unanswered question is drawing you deeper into trust, teaching you that His timing is not late, it is perfect. The dream that feels buried is only planted. Seeds do not die in the soil. They awaken, and soon, what you thought was lost will rise, stronger, fuller, and more radiant than you ever imagined. You are on the edge of a turning point. The page is about to turn, and the story that unfolds will not be marked by sorrow, but by restoration. The ashes will give way to beauty, and your mourning will give way to dancing. There is a reason the darkness has been so heavy, why the silence has felt unbearable. It is because the dawn is near, and the enemy knows he cannot stop what has already been written for you. He tries to weary you, to make you surrender just before the breakthrough. But hear this: your surrender belongs only to God, never to despair. The heaviness you feel is not the end. It is the weight of birthing something new. Just as the night is darkest before morning, your soul feels pressed because light is about to break forth. You are closer than you think, nearer than your eyes can see. Hold on a little longer. Lift your gaze above the shadows. The very silence you fear is filled with whispers of victory, and the very pain you carry will soon testify of healing. What is coming will not just answer your prayers, it will redeem the years you thought were wasted. There is a restoration unfolding that will surprise you. What you thought was lost forever is being rewritten into your story in a way that only God can do. The doors that were shut so long ago are not forgotten. They are being opened in their perfect season, and this season, though it felt delayed, will prove to be right on time. Every tear you have cried has been collected. Not one has been wasted. They are seeds, and the harvest is about to spring forth. The ache in your chest, the unanswered questions, the lonely night soul of it is being transformed into a testimony that will carry healing for others. You may not see the full picture yet, but you are stepping into a chapter where what once hurt you will no longer define you. Instead, it will lift you, because the weight of pain is being exchanged for the weight of glory. And the story you carry will shine brighter than the shadows ever could. The silence you walked through was not abandonment, it was preparation. Heaven was aligning details that you could not see, protecting you from roads that would have broken you, and preserving your heart for the greater love that was always destined for you. Every delay was divine, every closed door was mercy. Every season of waiting has carved depth into your soul so that, when the blessing arrives, you will carry it with wisdom, not fear. You will hold it with gratitude, not doubt. There is a gentle unfolding now. The pieces are coming together. The storm is passing, and what was once confusion will soon make sense. You will see why you had to endure, why you had to wait, and why nothing seemed to move, because God was moving all along, but in ways too sacred to be rushed. You are standing at the edge of a new beginning. Though it feels quiet, almost fragile, do not mistake the stillness for emptiness. It is the hush before the unveiling. The Spirit is whispering to your heart, preparing you to see what eyes have longed for but could not yet behold. Love is nearer than you imagine. Not only the love of a person, but the divine embrace that has carried you all this time. You will begin to notice small confirmations, gentle signs, threads woven into your days that remind you you are not forgotten. Every ache in your soul was a prayer written in tears, and heaven has read each one. None were wasted, not a single cry was ignored. Now, answers are forming. Like dawn slowly breaking through the night, there is a reason your journey has carried so much weight. Why the path beneath your feet felt like it was made of stones instead of soil. The heavens have been shaping you, layer by layer, like the ocean carves the shore. What felt like breaking was actually refining, and what felt like loss was actually preparation. Every unanswered question, every sleepless night, every silence you endured was not abandonment. It was a sacred classroom where your soul was being taught the language of eternity. You are being trained to recognize love not only by its beauty, but also by its endurance. Anyone can celebrate the sunrise, but only those who sit faithfully through the night understand its value. You are one of those chosen hearts. You did not give up when everything and you wanted to let go. You held on to hope, even when hope seemed to have slipped through your fingers. That holding on has been noticed in heaven. That perseverance has been written into the book of your destiny. There is a divine alignment happening now, one so delicate, so precise, that you cannot rush it, nor can you slow it down. It is not in your hands to orchestrate it, is unfolding beyond your sight, but it is moving toward you with certainty. Love is being prepared in the unseen, and when it arrives, you will not need to question if it is yours. The peace in your spirit will testify louder than any words. The person meant for your soul has also been walking through their own refining fire. Do not imagine they come to you untested. Just as you have been stretched, humbled, and remade, they too have been broken open to carry something deeper than ordinary affection. What you will share will not be fragile love, but eternal love that can withstand storms, silence, distance, and time. And this love will not only be for you, it will be a testimony. It will be light to others who are waiting, who are weary, who feel forgotten. The way your souls unite will speak to the broken-hearted that miracles still happen, that God still writes stories no human hand could compose. You will be living proof that divine timing is never late, and that promises whisper in prayer can manifest in flesh and blood. So breathe deeply in this waiting. Let your heart find rest in the truth that nothing is being withheld from you. It is simply being perfected. Heaven has not overlooked you. Heaven has been orchestrating a love so rare, so pure, that when it arrives, you will understand why it took this long. You will see that every delay was protection, every silence was mercy, and every tear was watering the ground for something sacred to grow. You are standing in the in-between, the place where longing and fulfillment touch. And soon, what was once only felt in prayer will stand before you in reality. Hand extended, heart open, carrying the same whisper you have heard in your spirit all along. I was made for you, and you for me. And yet, beloved, do not be afraid of the silence. Do not be afraid when the path feels hidden, when the sky above seems covered in clouds. For even in the darkest night, the stars still burn though you may not see them. They are there, watching, guiding, waiting for the right moment to shine again. This season is not to break you, but to bend you closer to the heart of the one who holds you. The silence is not his absence, it is his depth. The pause is not his rejection, it is his preparation. Like a seed hidden deep in the earth, you too are being covered, nourished, transformed in ways unseen. The soul feels heavy, the waiting feels endless, but within you, life is stirring, roots are deepening, and strength is being born. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are being shaped in secret for a glory that will be revealed in its time. Beloved soul, trust the stillness. The silence you feel pressing around you is not a vote, it is a womb. It is where divine promises take form before they are birthed into the light. Just as a child grows hidden in the quiet of the mother's womb, so too are the dreams, the answers, the breakthroughs growing quietly within you. Do not mistake delay for denial. Do not confuse hiddenness with abandonment. You are held in hands that will never release you, carried in love that has no end. Every unanswered prayer is not ignored, it is gathered like precious drops of rain. Store until the season when the earth of your life is ready to receive them. The silence is not empty. It is full of whispers you cannot yet hear, full of preparations you cannot yet see, full of grace that will overflow in its perfect time.